Hello, I'm Michael from Charismactivism. I was listening to the Woodland Hills Church podcast the other day as I was biking to school, where Greg Boyd spoke about spiritual warfare and exorcism and demons and stuff like that. He shared an amazing testimony, and I thought when I heard this, wow, I want to share this testimony. So I contacted him on Twitter. He responded, "No problem, Michael, we owe nothing, give away freely." Greg Boyd is what I call a charismactivist. He believes in the spiritual gifts of healing, tongues, and signs and wonders, and he is very active for peace and justice, promoting neo-Anabaptism. Really great guy, and here he is talking about an exorcism that he has witnessed.
I don't get this. A lot of people who believe in God find it impossible to believe in the devil. But if you believe in an all-good spiritual agent, what's so bad about or hard about believing in an evil spiritual agent or evil spiritual agents? But it's just not popular these days. Especially in academic circles, I take a lot of hits, a lot of chiding for taking Satan seriously. It's like, gosh, I thought you were smart and you believe in the devil. One person fairly recently said to me, "Because you think the devil is real, I can't take seriously anything you say." So I stuck my tongue out at him. No. I'm not going to take you seriously. This stuff is real. We're not talking mythology, psychology, medieval superstition. This stuff is real. I believe in the reality of Satan and fallen angels and demons primarily because Jesus did. In fact, it's a centerpiece of his theology throughout the Gospels. This isn't a peripheral thing. In fact, the biblical narrative is woven around this theme of cosmic war. I wrote a book on that called God at War. This is the central thing here. Now, I've got good reasons for believing that Jesus is the Son of God. Historical reasons, philosophical reasons, experiential reasons, other reasons for believing that he is Lord. And so I call him Lord. And if I call him Lord, I find it hard to correct his theology. But on top of that, I've had some experiences, not many, but a few encounters with this dark realm that I can't explain any other way than saying that these things are real. There's this one time where I was speaking at a Christian camp, and I was praying this prayer over these kids who are rededicating their life to Christ, and I was calling them to take a stand against the devil and for Jesus. And I, at one point, said, "And we rebuke Satan." And the minute I said Satan, two girls in this auditorium just completely flipped out, and they ended up being demonized. And so we gathered around there, and we were praying, and did that for several hours, actually. At one point, this young lady grabbed me that we were praying for, and she was growling as we're praying, and it was really bizarre. But she grabbed me by the collar and then pulled me to her, like nose to nose with her. And I first noticed her strength. I mean, I was a young guy, I was pretty buff, I was working out, and she was manhandling me. She just grabbed me like this. And then she's staring right at me, her eyes wide open, and her left eye all of a sudden rotated counterclockwise 3 times. It went boom, 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 like that. And then she tossed me back. Explain that. Don't tell me this stuff isn't real. You try to do that with your eye. You sprain your eye trying. No, this stuff is real. And by the way, those 2 girls were delivered, and they're both in ministry. They actually came to church here a couple months ago.
Judge of the Bible.